Hey guys, Kevin here, and this is Purereviews, where I review all kinds of products. So if you are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you find this video useful or helpful, be sure to hit that like button before you go. Maybe leave a comment saying thanks. It really helps with the channel a ton, and I greatly appreciate it. So today's product is available on Whisker's website, and I've also included a promo code that should save you a little cash in the description. So be sure to check that out. Okay, so we are upgrading from our Litter-Robot 3 to the brand new Litter-Robot 4. So let's go ahead and unbox it, show you what it looks like. We're going to go over the changes between the Litter-Robot 3 to the Litter-Robot 4, and then we're going to give you my thoughts and review of how well it performs in total. Okay guys, now that we have the litter box all opened up and unpackaged, let's go over everything you are going to get. First off, you are going to get the Litter-Robot, and it was completely assembled and ready to go. In addition to that, you are going to get a little quick start guide, which is going to tell you about the different controls and the different lights on here. And then it's also going to give you a place where you can grab the app, which is what you're going to use to track a lot of the stats about your cats. And then you're also going to get, of course, a power cord to plug it in. And then you can have the optional odor trap pouches. And basically what you do here is these will help reduce odors even more so than the Litter-Robot already does. And then change it out every 2 weeks, and it'll help absorb those odors. But before I kind of show you how this operates, I want to go over several of the features that is different on this guy versus the Litter-Robot 3. So first thing right off the bat, you probably will notice it has a much wider opening. So when your cat is using the litter box, they have a full, nice, clear scope of sight lines, which is something that cats do prefer when they're using their litter box. So that is a nice little feature. It also includes the little tracking kind of guard here, which you can use, or this unsnaps. So if you don't want to use this, you can just remove it. But they do include that, which is a nice little feature that's part of the setup here. Now, some of the other upgrades that they have is they have improved sensors. So this Litter-Robot will be able to track your cat's weight. It has something called Quiet Sift, which helps reduce the airborne and surface dust when it is cycling. As you can see, there is the grate here. That is where the litter will flow, and then the waste will go in here as it rotates. Their waste drawer is also improved. It does have a nice little step here with the built-in collection for litter. This does come out, so you can clean it and dump it out right like so. And then the actual waste drawer itself, as you can see, the bag is in here. It takes any type of trash bag. You don't have to just use Litter-Robot's bags. You can use any type that you want. But these have a tighter seal around the edges, which helps trap those odors. Now, an additional feature that it does have a smart scale built into it now. And what that smart scale is going to do is it's going to help track your cat's different weight. And this thing will also be able to identify later this year up to 4 different cats. So it'll be able to know which cats are using the litter box. Also, in particularly with that, it's going to help you with insights of your cat's health. So if it'll track and notice your cat is going to the bathroom a lot, or if all of a sudden your cat's weight is going down, you'll be able to kind of monitor those stats if you wish. Now, another thing that it's going to do with the various sensors, you saw that where the max line is for the litter. This machine now will be able to tell you when your litter is getting low or if it is at the ideal levels. So that way you always know when to refill. You don't have to simply look in here and try to figure out if you need to add litter or not. Now let's touch on safety, because safety is obviously very important with our loved little furry ones. So this has 4 different safety zones built into it. It has the weight sensors in there. And then as you can see right here at the top, it has multiple lasers that will help to detect when your cat enters or when your cat isn't in there. And it'll keep it from rotating. So if your cat does kind of try to go in here, when it is rotating, it will stop to make sure that they don't get harmed. There is also, even though this rotates, There's no like little places where they can get stuck or trapped, which is really, really important and a nice little feature that this has. Now, I do wanted to touch real quick again, because I mentioned earlier at the very beginning that this is a lot wider than the traditional, the original Litter-Robot 3. This is 15 3/4 inch wide, which is about approximately 5 inches wider than the other one. So I just wanted to point that out. Now, as far as litter type, one of the nice things about Litter-Robot is it can use any standard litter out there, as long as it can go through this grate. You don't have to use specialized litter like some of the other boxes out there. You can go and buy whatever one you kind of want, just as long as it goes through the grate. So all your clay ones are good. The only ones that you may run into issues with would be some of the thicker pellet ones. But the litter is up to you in your choice, which is a nice little feature. Overall, I really do like the aesthetics of it. It looks really, really nice. It seems a lot well designed and thought out. As far as the bonnet, it is super easy to open up. You have the little buttons here, and you just pull off the back, which makes it easy to clean also. They include also a handle right here on the side, which makes it easy to lift out the drum when you are deep cleaning it. Now, with our other Litter-Robot, the deep cleaning, honestly, you don't have to do very often. We kind of do it quarterly, but it stays pretty clean, which is really nice and a great feature to it. Okay guys, that is the ins and outs of the Litter-Robot 4. If you are tired of scooping your cat's waste and you are thinking about getting a Litter-Robot, I do totally recommend getting the 4. It looks really, really nice, and it really is the market leader amongst automatic litter boxes. I do highly, highly recommend it. The app is very easy to use. You don't have to clean it nearly as often as a lot of other products out there on the market. And you actually use a lot less litter because you're not constantly having to dump all the litter and then start from scratch. So in the long run, it will end up saving you a lot of money. If you have multiple cats, to me, this is a no-brainer because you have fresh litter every time it cycles, essentially, and so your cats don't have to get territorial over it, and it will work up to 4 cats in your household. So if you are in the market for one, I do feel that this is worth checking out, and I personally do recommend it. Now, I know it is expensive, so that is something to take in consideration when you are buying this, but like I said, it is superior compared to a lot of the cheaper models on the market. With that said, there is a link in the description that will have a discount code that helps out my channel slightly and should give you some money off if you click there. So be sure to check that out if you are considering buying a Litter-Robot. If not, no big deal. That is basically it. So if there is something that I didn't cover that you're curious about, feel free to hit me up in the comment section. I do typically respond to those. And that is it until the next video. You guys, take it easy. Later. Congrats, you made it to the end of the video. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciated for the support. Be sure to hit that like button on the video. It really, really does help out. And if you have not subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell if you want to get notified when new videos come out on this channel.